Thus, he wouldn't have got this far to begin with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When I was having that conversation, yo, you bugging, yo, you know what you're talking about. They'll never. I said, that's the American system. First of all, they're supposed to give everybody else a quote-unquote fair chance.
Right.
So if they just try to kick it to the curb, it's going to look like we hypocrites.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Get over.
So by letting him win or even helping him to win, what does it prove to all the people that we want to take advantage of? Yeah, this is the land of anybody can become anything they want. Anybody can do it. Nah, nigga, you need that stipend. What you got to offer? You're going to need that gold. You're going to need some of that oil. We're going to need some of y'all to come work over here at half price. And we ain't going to pay these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So he knows there's still a large group, whatever you want to call it, the 1%ers, the 5%ers, you know, some people calling about different things.
Right.
That's the group where they don't talk about money. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas talk about wealth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a different type of wealth. Like when your kids, that money is always going to be passed down in that lineage. You understand what I'm saying? And once we put in that phone, we try to get to that point where I'm like, hey, man, my son needs a job, man. You know what I'm saying? Off the strength for us, if we got a good relationship, you're going to stick out that hand. We don't get a lot of people like that now. You know what I'm saying? We don't have... My kids need a job. I'm like, damn, I don't really got nobody out to call.
I don't know. I think all the bullshit is crazy. And people don't like when you have a strong opinion and you believe what you believe. It's like, how could you be mad at me because I believe what I believe? You are entitled to your opinion. I'm not going to scrutinize you. When people was running around here claiming they was from Wakanda, I ain't have nothing to say. You know, I kept my mouth closed. Yeah. Now I've just voiced something that I feel, that's my opinion. I'm not saying it's a fact. Right. What I'm saying is my opinion. If it was me, I wouldn't be a slave. I would have jumped ship. And my kids, I would have been teaching them, don't let nobody fuck over you. Straight like that. What? Pick cotton, nigga. I ain't tell you to plant that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just a rebellious soul. And people that know me, they know I'm a rebellious soul. So being that rebellious soul that I am, I know what I would have done. The Jesus situation, I would have done something too. I would have been snapping. Like, what the fuck is you doing? You know, like, I gotta be true to myself.
If you do your history, and that's what I said, and history runs deep. Every nationality had a part in slavery at some point. You know what I'm saying? Every race was in some type of slavery at some point. So like I said, the options, when you start having kids and other shit, you know what I'm saying? The options, our thinking is different. Yes, before I had kids, I was a radical. You know what I'm saying? I want, man, fuck that, fuck the police, swinging on anybody, taking what I want. And you start having kids, you start thinking, like, you know what kind of role model I'm being, what kind of example. You have some things that never get to that point. But I respect you off the jump and you say, listen, this is my opinion, I'm not trying to make it a fact. That's the only time you can argue with somebody about their opinion if they're trying to take their opinion and turn it into a fact. If it's a fact, arguing an opinion, I'm going to go with the fact. Even though I might like my opinion, I'm going to say, you're right. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. This is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? This is my opinion in front of it. I can't argue that.
You can't argue with somebody.
You're going to feel what you want to feel. You understand what I'm saying? But that's a feeling. But if you look at whether it was been pharaohs or whatever, when they was putting people in slavery, like I said, what were my options? Having a fucked up life and at least getting to spend it with my family, being rebellious and even losing my head, getting my head chopped off. You know what I'm saying? Or being put in this dungeon for the rest of my life.
They would have been chopping my motherfucking head.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and then, but see, the sad thing about it is, you're like, okay, boom, fuck you, chop my head off. You watch The Walking Dead? Y'all watch The Walking Dead?
Yes, that's my shit. Shout out to The Walking Dead.
That's my shit.
That's my shit.
Right? So now, you see how when Negan came on, right? Mm-hmm. That's the type of shit they used to do. Since you the rebellious one, we're not going to kill you. Nigga, I'm going to put a baseball bat through your son's head.
Yep, go ahead, Negan. But the whole time, I'm a motherfucker be ready to murk your motherfucking ass. You ain't gonna be able to close your eyes, my nigga. You ain't gonna be able to breathe. I'm gonna be on your ass like white on rice. You understand what I'm saying? You can't state an opinion on something factual. It's my opinion. You can't say that.
You can state an opinion because you're not trying to take your opinion and turn it into a fact.
Right, I'm saying this is my opinion. I've been stating that the whole day. It's my opinion. My opinion.
I know what the fact is.
Right.
But this is my thought on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then people try to take the slavery and put it with rape. Like, how you gonna put that together? Like, you can't. I understand, just like you said. This, yeah. The scenario is the same, but it's not the same. The concept is the same, but it is totally motherfucking different. It's totally different. You just can't. You know, when people get, I got it. When people trying to justify their bullshit, they try to find any and everything that they can to justify the bullshit. I don't agree with what you're saying. Okay, can we agree to disagree? That's the problem. But some you guys on Facebook can't agree to disagree because you guys are taking it personal. That's why you can't put your emotions in this. Okay, somebody told me I was a disgrace to my ancestors.
But once again,
I laughed in the face of the adversaries.
The only reason they say that, like I said, when you say I agree with Kanye, right?
Yeah, that's what they got mad about because I agree with Kanye. You
must understand how I said he's not saying what he's saying and still giving the proper respect to the ones that lost their lives and fought for us to be who we at right now. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You should be able to state your opinion without disrespecting those. You know what I'm saying? And even when you look at that new museum that they just built, when I first saw that shit on Facebook, I was like, oh my God, they put it out there like that. But then my next initial thought was like, you know what? I got to take my kids to see this. You know what I'm saying? When I first went to certain museums and saw some of the contraptions and the stuff that was being done, like I said, for us that are bull warriors, it took us out of the equation very quickly because we were the ones that can get the people to follow us. That's right. You know what I mean? So when you're not a born leader or when you're a person that doesn't accept a leadership role, you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You don't have a choice.
Right.
The same thing in the United States right now. This is why we follow presidents and governors and all that other shit. Because a large percentage of us don't want to take on the responsibility of what a leader has to do. If a leader fails or he leads you to the promised land, he got to explain something every 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. But if you just a nigga that only follow when it's good and always run when it's bad, you don't have to accept responsibility. So I think that's why they came at you like that because, you know, they don't see you on a daily basis. They don't read your posts on a daily basis. They don't follow you on a daily basis to know that, yo, this is nothing idiot speaking. You know what I'm saying? She must have a reason for why she's saying, let me hear her reason of why you...
And then this is not her first time. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
You got a lot of people on the low. They're going to say, they agree with Kanye.
Yeah, but hey, I'm bold. I don't care. I'm not saying that everything he said is right, but I do feel like that they have more of a choice, you know. It was either kill or be killed, you know? It's kill or be killed. You know, some people decided that they'd rather jump overboard, you know? They'd rather drown than to be beat and told what to do. So, you know, and then legacy says to hear the personal stories passed down to me, I can never see it as a choice. And that's your opinion, you know? That's your opinion.
We know, like, because see, the other option was death. That's why it really wasn't a choice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, now when you say niggas got a choice, you go to McDonald's, you can have number one, you can have number two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a choice. Because you know what? You still getting to enjoy what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Right. Slavery wasn't a choice because you wasn't getting the number one or number two. Right. Number two wasn't no comeback. You can't just be like, yo, it wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? My stomach hurt. No. Nigga, it wasn't no bounce back. And like I said, how will we take it if we watch one of our kids die in front of us because we tried to get away? When you go through some shit like that, do you really have an option? Because now, say we got 5 kids, they take one, right? You got 4 kids that's looking at you like, mommy, please don't fucking try to run again. Mm-hmm. Is that a choice?
Well, whose choice is it?
Right.
Maybe Kanye was talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, slavery was a choice. Slavery was a choice. They had a band. These niggas sold these people. They chose and sold. We black was the choice. Our own people.
See, my CB said, does it matter if it's a wave foul or it wants to be trapped?
Anyway.
He said, anyway. Okay. Why don't you, yo, you got lava email? Why don't you send me the lava? Because he gonna have to open my Gmail.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday, Freestyle Friday, but we ain't doing no freestyle. Well, we are freestyling, but not rap.
Alright, fine. You send it to me.
This is better than rap.
Send it, and I'll send it to y'all.
Okay.
But either way, I agree with what you do said that they got to have a conversation with you. So he was very smart by doing that.
Yeah. And it wasn't that I said I agree with everything he said. I just said that I agree with that one thing that he said, that it was you did have a choice. It was all a choice. You chose to stay. Some people chose to leave. Some people chose to die. Some people chose to live. Like, it was all a choice. I'm still trying to understand. I really am. You don't, and that's the funny part about it. You don't have to understand because it's my opinion. You don't have to understand my opinion because it's my opinion. I'm not saying, oh, this is an actual fact. Oh, no, it is a fact that they had a choice. It is. Everybody has a choice. Just like right now, you have a choice to comment, to stay in this conversation, to leave this conversation. It's all choices. Life is a choice.
Does everybody understand what he was talking about? Do we have full understanding of what he meant? I don't think so.
But I don't think he even, like I said, I just think it was how he said it, disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
Or because, like I said, when you get hunted and captured, you know what I'm saying, and you don't have the proper education or equipment to fight back, you know what I'm saying, the choice is a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, especially when, if I'm a king, because you know what I'm saying, this shit was kind of going on, we still had kings and castles, you know what I'm saying, niggas fighting over territory. So like I said, this went on in different eras, just different ways. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm not mad for what a nigga said. It's his opinion. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, if we was going through it right now, and you said some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, because I might be the nigga that's trying to escape. This nigga done went and said some shit. Now niggas done built the fence even more higher. You fucked up my escape point. You know what I'm saying? Then, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different, but
I think that was his whole point, just to plant the seed. Like, don't let that shit happen now.
Yeah.
Don't be fearless. Be fearless. Because they might be talking behind the scenes and this nigga could have heard something and he trying to warn niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit might be happening again.
You already seen this in the movies too with, what's that shit? Mockingjay and all that shit. Once again, it's the same concept. Like, once again, if we don't be educated, if we keep on, for the legal people that got legal guns, you're not supposed to have them. Right. But for all the ones that can get your guns legally, that can learn some training, that can learn some shit to protect your family, all of that. I'm not against not having that, due to the fact that, once again, if these niggas decide to pose their will on us, what we gonna do? It's already happening in the project, nigga. They telling you paying rent, you can't smoke cigarettes in your house.
What?
You know what I'm saying? How far, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna go before you start becoming rebellious, and that small things turn to big rebellions, right? And the more you start to get out of line, the more they feel they gotta send the boys in there to put that foot on your neck.
That's true too.
So he definitely could be saying that. Wake the fuck up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a choice right now. You know what I'm saying?
My only thing is,
and are you still gonna be fashion slaves?
One state is for people, for black people. While we check down, he shot his neck. The moment we see a post. The moment Cosby was guilty, shooting out.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like black people. That's why I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
I'm not saying to bring on the race shit, but the moment when these famous white people do it, It's like you making memes. We don't even participate in that shit. We just sit back and let the news do it.
Forward to you. And then the funny thing, I agree with you on that. And once again, I think that was also better than us through that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of finding a reason to come together with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Everything that's different from me to you, you gotta not like on a nigga. Like, how do you wake up in the morning and just hate on him? How can you just wake up in the morning and just be like, yo, I don't like this nigga? Like, if it's somebody that I don't like, something had to happen for me not to like you. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Right. That's why I really couldn't join no game because, nigga, I'm not gonna dislike you just because you red and I'm blue. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and that's what's happening in our communities. Like, all we have taught is segregation. So if a nigga, I'm gonna fucking break up. I'm gonna fucking have a nigga. I'm gonna fucking break up. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless it's something, once again, you completely agree on, a nigga will be cool with you. But since once y'all don't agree, y'all not cool no more. We can still be cool and have total opposite ways of thinking. That's alright. I don't got Kanye money. I ain't never been front row. I drove a Maserati, but I wasn't able to buy the Maserati. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So when you live in a different type of way, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna start to think different. How do I know that? Once I started traveling outside of New York. Niggas think they living in the hoods. Let me take you to Mexico. These niggas ain't got no running water. Nigga, after 7 o'clock, it's so dark, niggas can't drive in the street. You know what I mean? So when you start talking about the hood ain't shit, nigga, that's why I take care of my hood man. Nigga, that's why I'm like, why you throw the garbage there now? That's why I'm like, why you sweep the hallway? Once you go through some shit, you realize how good you really got.
How good you can keep this.
You know what I'm saying? How good you can keep it. You know what I mean? So we can definitely agree to disagree, you know what I'm saying? But at any point, you can't stop a person from having their opinion.
That's a fact.
It's an opinion. You still know what the fact is.
You know what it is, though. You know what it is, too. We always look for somebody to blame instead of being responsible.
You better say that again.
Of course.
Word. Quick to point. My grandmother used to say, you be quick to point the finger and 3 fingers pointing right back at you. You pointing that finger and you look at, 3 fingers pointing right back at you. Stop pointing the finger. I'm wrong because I voiced my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. I can say what I want to say. If you look at the top of the page, it says Leticia Kennard. It doesn't say anybody else's name. So if I decide that I want to post something that I feel is my opinion, you can scrutinize me all you want. It's still my opinion after you scrutinize me. It's still my opinion.
My opinion is that I don't need to open up my Facebook every 5 minutes and see ass cheeks clapping in front of me. But more niggas get more likes with ass cheeks than saying good morning.
Right.
So more people keep posting ass cheeks.
Yo. Candy said gatekeeper eating grapes like rock.
Oh, my fault. I ain't ever seen it. How about that? I didn't know I was on Candy.
Grape. And Rhonda gonna say yes.
My fault. Yeah, dirty. This ain't my show. I ain't supposed to be on TV.
Nah, but that's crazy. And it's so funny that y'all brought up the topic about Bill. Word. Because Bill Cosby is that's American Dad for black people. That's like Dr. Huxtable. Every black kid, I remember being a fan of Dr. Huxtable, the Cosby Show. I used to love that show.
People just need to stop being stupid. You know what I mean?
And
it's one woman got raped 30 years ago.
For real. We got all these cracker bitches coming out talking about, he raped me,
I was smashing y'all. He paid me out some bread. You got greedy. He told you no.
Yeah.
You like, you know what, blowing your shit up. I ain't said a nigga didn't have sex with him.
Right.
And I'm not saying a nigga was, he's not, what is he guilty for? Y'all clean it up.
For real.
Stop it.
You were just as guilty as he
is. You know, Rock was talking about it the other day, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't get too much into the details due to the fact, like I said, 81-year-old icon. He's always gonna be an icon.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because now, since he's been proven guilty of something, once again, it's crazy how our icons fall so fast. You know what I'm saying? In the public eye. Niggas even talking about this show, the cartoon. Oh, I didn't like it because it was making fun of black people.
They said that.
A whole generation of people, once again, sacrifice and suffer to have success. Yes, don't forget that.
Yes.
He probably had to put some of that like that just to get an opportunity to be here in that era.
Exactly.
In that era. You know what I'm saying? So what would you rather have done? Being able to see people of color on a show that you can relate to, or continue just watching High Love Lucy?
But he was dropping knowledge
You know what I'm saying?
on the low. He was dropping. Yeah, he was like the haggle. He was getting it in there too.
To learn a lesson and see, you know, once again, how fast people forget. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's take away this doctrine that we gave him. Say he represented this university. Let's take away his star off the Walk of Fame. This should be another Walk of Fame. That's the Black Walk of Fame that you can.
Exactly.
It's like let me tell you what I related to. The funny shit niggas do. When Reggie Bush won the national championship, I don't care if you're gonna say we're gonna vacate that national championship, we're gonna take it from USC and give it to Oregon all of a sudden. Nigga, the players that was on the field still know who won that game.
Yeah, exactly. That's who they play.
I was there, I played the nigga, he was better than me. No matter what you say, they won.
Exactly.
Right. You know what I mean? So you can take the nigga's star off the ground, but are you gonna take back the dollars that everybody spent to go see the movies and the real contributions of a lot of people that he put through school? You know what I'm saying? So there's a negative side to it, quote unquote, if it happened the way that they said that it happened. But this is shit that bugged me out, you know what I'm saying? And I say this about pedophiles and rapists, you know what I'm saying? So you touch that a little bit. When you're a pedophile or a rapist, there's something really wrong with you. There's something really wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Because for me to be a man, and I realize this, give me $100, said I go to strip club and whatever I want.
Always say, I rather pay, bro.
You understand what I'm saying? There's something wrong with you when you know you can get it for a price and you're going and forcing your will and taking. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. There's something wrong mentally. You just don't understand what you're thinking. It's something wrong with you. So I'll go deeper than that. So you're telling me Bill Cosby was able to talk about Harvard, you know what I'm saying? All these black educational places, because I know before he became blind, all of a sudden he was going speaking, events, role model, teacher, activist. You telling me for 40 years, 50 years.
People was fucking up Jello pudding because of him.
50 years.
That's fucked up.
And nobody knew nothing. Nobody was willing to come out with nothing. So either there's more people lying or more people is benefiting to let a nigga keep rocking.
Yep.
And we'll talk down in our own government. If this nigga is a Navy SEAL super killer and he gonna work for us, let that nigga rob nigga next door. As long as he do these missions for us, we good.
Yeah. That's crazy.
House of Cards. They putting it right in front of us. So when we as black people, once again, we was already looking for a reason to hate because we feel like, once again, Jada Kidd said it, the more money I make, the more reason, that person the reason why you broke. That's not the reason. You got to get out and do what you need to do for you. You got to get out and find your own goals. You got to get out and say, okay, what do I need to do to be successful today? Whether Bill nice or not. You know what I'm saying? And our people lost that as well. You know what I'm saying?